Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I know it's very unusual for me to have a one book flip through. If you didn't watch my color and chat over the weekend, just uh, I'll give a little update at the end of this. I don't want to talk too much before getting started on the flip through, but we've just got the one probably this week, and this was one I was really excited about. I obviously love Deborah Muller. I love witches and I love cats and I do love coffee. So I knew when she announced this book a couple months back that this would be a buy as soon as it was published. And so just got this. So let's get started. It is Amazon published. That is pretty much the look on my face. Probably a very appropriate mug too. This would be me trying to work and Maggie or Scamper getting in my lap. Awful happy looking kitty. Most of mine do not like being picked up. Not the ones I have now. Actually, none of them. Let's see. Scamper would tolerate it for a while. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, for the most part, they just weren't huge fans of being picked up. Some of them tolerated it better than others. Like Winry is awful about being picked up. Leroy is okay as long as I like put him on my shoulder like you would, burping a baby. Um, Reba Cheap will put up with it for a little while. Love the little mushrooms in this one. But yeah, none of them ever look that happy being held. I know there are some places that do like coffee and it's like a cat cafe where you can hang out with cats and get like I guess drinks and snacks and stuff. And I wish I lived close to one of those. They're usually in bigger cities. We have a catio in Nashville. I'm not sure if we have another one, but you can just go hang out with the cats there. They don't sell anything. And but actually I keep seeing this one. I really love this picture with him on the broom. I just think that's so cool, and her in the water like that. That's probably for the best though, because I would get really attached. That's one of the reasons it's hard for me to like volunteer or try one of the many reasons why I haven't been able to offer my home to fostering is because I know me and I know I'm not going to be able to let go of a cat I get attached to like that. And so it would I would foster and then I wouldn't be able to foster anymore because I just can't let them go. I would keep adopting them. Coffee potions. The other reason's Leroy. Right now he's just definitely can't think of bringing any new cats in the house just because he does not seem to he barely seems to get along with the ones in the house, much less I think any new ones. So but yeah, like I said, it's probably for the best I don't live close to one of them. I try to donate, send, stuff on their wish list and stuff like that. Love the ghost cats. We definitely joke all the time about there being a bunch of ghost cats in this house. I didn't. Hopefully, yeah, okay. God, for a minute there, I didn't realize that she just had long socks and her legs were crossed. I thought she was like a ghost too. I always joke that in some past life I was probably considered a witch. Probably wanted to live by myself and yelled at kids to get out of my yard and kept to myself with the cats all the time. Maybe that's why I'm so drawn to them. Love these pictures. Here is a list of social media and then things like Etsy, what to search for Amazon, email, and so on. There we go. Some of her other ones in the back. This one I think is a very recent publish. I love her Chubby Witches book. I wasn't too big on this one. Just I love her art, but there's some of her books I don't get, and some of them I do. But this was the one after Chubby Witches that I was definitely looking the most forward to. So I think she has like a Fall Girls and Puppy Pals or something. So if you're more of a dog person, there was a book put out just before this one that was like a fall-based book with puppies in it. So, just a quick note, not that I really have to share, but I'm going to. I've joked for months and months because I've bought a lot of coloring books. Like this is by far got to be the biggest year of coloring books for me. And I've been able to offer a lot of flip throughs, which I know has been super helpful as other people have been trying to decide whether or not they want to purchase books, in regards to their budget and stuff. And I've really enjoyed doing that. And, but my husband and I were talking about like financial goals for the next year and some things like that. And with student loan payments and stuff starting up, our goal is to get as much of our debt paid off as quickly as possible. And so every little bit helps towards that and making sure our account stays built up for like expenses and stuff as well. We have savings plans and stuff in mind too. So I've decided to just cut back on stuff, which I really needed to anyway. I didn't really have anything that was like a goal in mind or anything that was like, okay, time to buckle down, right? And so this is like, okay, now I got a goal, time to get serious. And so I am majorly pulling back from coloring purchases for the foreseeable future, definitely through the end of the year. We've got some different things happening. I am actually taking a personal leave from my job for 6 weeks. I've, I didn't mention it during my coloring chat, but that was one of the things that my therapist and I thought was the best thing to do. So during that time, that'll be like an unpaid leave. So there's that too. And there's other, various reasons where I have plenty. This gives me a good chance to enjoy the books that I have, be a little more cautious about what I'm purchasing. I had a number of books on pre-order that I've backed off of that I'm just putting on a wish list, and I'm going to see like what the flip throughs are like, maybe, set goals for those for like holiday, maybe like Christmas list type stuff. Now, if there's a replacement needed, like if I need more markers, if I burn through a lot of markers, which consistently happens, or I run out of a supply that I need to repurchase, I will do that. But I picked up 2 new watercolor sets, and that's going to be like the last new coloring supply thing I buy for right now. So just want, like, we're doing really well, and I just want to make sure that we stay this way and can plan better for a future that constantly seems to be kind of up in the air with how the US and the economy and everything is doing. We want to be on even better footing, in case, a worst case scenario happens for one of us. So, yeah, just wanted to kind of put that out there. I mean, I've cut a lot of my subscriptions out, backed off a lot of my Patreon stuff, and I hated doing that, but it's just one of those things. Planner stuff, I've bought enough stickers to get me through, I think, like middle of next year. So I won't need any more of those. I have notebooks. I have like everything that I could possibly use comfortably for 6 months. And if I run out of something, then I can just buy some more of that. But really and truly, like, this is a great way to keep me from being tempted. The point system was just, I was making it too easy to get points. So this is going to be the way to buckle down. So I'm still going to be buying some, but I'll probably be using like my YouTube money, which is running less than $100 a month. So y'all might see a new book from me once a week, every couple of weeks, something like that. But obviously, it's going to go way down. So more coloring demos, more coloring chats, more supply spotlights on what I have will be in store for the future. So, like I said, I know that stinks, but I'm running out of room, so this is, like I said, this is a good time to go ahead and start being more financially conservative, if you will. About the only thing I'm conservative in my life right now, so just to be honest. Anyway, so there you go. There is the book, and what was I gonna say? I don't know what other Halloween books are coming out. I think Joshua Dunbar is going to put out one. He was working on a Halloween Cuties book. He's been really quiet the last few weeks on social media, so I hope everything's like okay. But I'm sure he's just super busy, and we've still got, over a month before Spooky Day is here. So it may be October before he can get that out, which that's fine. But I know, like, his book for sure I'm going to get when it's released. The new Lulu Mayo book, It's Like a Million Baby Animals, that's in January. I just couldn't cancel that one. I know I'm going to love it. But everything else, I'm just going to kind of wait and see. And, see how the flips are, and just stop pre-ordering a lot of stuff and see how things slow down a bit. So there still will be new books, there still will be new supplies, but like we're talking like 80% reduction here probably. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope to be back over the weekend. I'm not really sure what I'm going to have yet. Probably some marker stuff. I have some videos that I just need to edit and wrap up with the marker coloring tips and tricks. I've got one more with just a few items, and then a mini demo on that, and then another demo to post. I won't post completed pages till the weekend after next, and I might wait on those till October. It just depends on how many I have. But my leave starts on Monday, and honestly, the first who knows how many weeks are just going to be sleeping and resting. Probably won't be doing much of anything, to be quite honest. I do go see my doctor tomorrow about the pain that's still going on under my arm. I can't think of her name, but somebody had posted a comment during the color and chat of a very similar situation they went through and gave some recommendations on some doctors to try and things like that. So I've got some notes I'm going to take with me tomorrow, and I'm hoping to have like a come to Jesus moment with this doctor and just be like, we've got to do something here and start doing some serious testing. I need, you definitely cannot tell me this is not in your area of expertise, because you are a general, you are a generalized family medicine doctor. So you cannot tell me that. And you should be able to refer me to somebody else that can go in more detail. So that's happening tomorrow. I'm hoping while I'm out, a lot of this testing and any appointments and stuff that I have to do, I can get out of the way. That's part of the reason I'm taking this leave, is because that pain is still causing a lot of issues for me, and because I'm right-handed, that causes issues with me being able to work. And I'm just exhausted, y'all. I'm burnout, and I think a lot of us are in the universe right now, and we're just trying to go through the paces every day, which I've been doing for a few months. And when I got really, really sick at the beginning of August, it was just kind of the final straw for me. And something needs to change, because I'm just working and sleeping right now, and that's all I've been doing, I feel like, for months and months. And I need a reset. And so I'm hoping, and I need to figure out what this pain is, and make sure it's nothing serious. So probably won't be posting a ton of videos on the channel, but y'all will hear from me, a couple times a week, for sure. So, just might be kind of low key. Might just be like a simple color and chat or something, especially at the beginning, because right now that's just pretty much all I've got in me. I'm barely coloring right now as it is. I'm barely doing anything except for sitting there trying to find something on TikTok to make me laugh, and working and going to sleep and watching JoJo. JoJo is about the brightest spot in the day because we're really enjoying the show. So yeah. Anyway, figured I'd say that. I'll talk about that in more detail probably in my next color and chat, but this week is me setting up coverage and everything, for my coworkers, and they've been super supportive through this, and my manager has been. So it's scary. I don't like doing this, but it's just necessary. It's something's got to change. So for me. But anyway, sorry I babbled. Thanks guys for watching. Bye for now.